Looking at CL here on the weekly, we have really price becoming pretty range bound on the weekly from 51.85 down to 43.04, and it looks like we found a bottom here at 34, excuse me. So we've found our bottom, I think, and some interesting news coming out as far as Russia and what they feel is prudent action according to them distributing oil and supplying the world with oil here in the past couple days. So we're going to continue to watch these levels as we move forward. So what do we think is going to happen? Moving over to the daily charts, we can see that our trend is technically down. I'm really feeling that this thing is technically in a really big range. Okay, so looking at this is some important things I just want to note here is look how price protected this level here at 40. Okay, and then we did it again at 34. Okay, and on the daily time frame, it looks like we're protecting our demand levels. So despite everything, I'm going to say that we are going to be making new highs. So that's what I'm looking to have happen here. And I'm going to think that given that there's been a couple bounces here now off of this yellow zone up here, I'm really looking for 52. And the reason why I'm looking for 52 is because we're really protecting those levels quite nicely. We're doing a nice stair-step effect as price is moving along here, and I'm looking for a new high up here into the 52.78 up to 54.01 level. Moving over to the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we're applying through some really good levels here. We had a really nice pop today. I'm just looking for that pop to continue on. We have important levels of support coming in at 49.46. And then we're plowing through resistance. As we plow through resistance, again, I'm looking for us to hit up there around the 52 level. Okay, so there is some fresh resistance up there, but the level that we're currently in has been hit a bunch of times. Okay, as you can see, if we go back in the past here on this particular rectangle, we can bring up the properties of the rectangle, and it goes all the way back until 623. Okay, so we're going back a few months as far as this level has been hit, and because it's round, we know that it's been hit a few times. So I'm looking for price to plow through to the upside, as it looks like we're really defending support really well and plowing through resistance. So that's what we're looking for the next few days. While we've seen crude is moving higher, let's go look at the indexes just to see what those things look like here. And here on the weekly time frame, you can really see some real nice support that we found here at the 2100, and now it looks like we're really starting to range here on the weekly. And if we drill down into the daily, and again, those levels are from the 2100 up. 2100 is the top of that big daily demand zone, and then the bottom of the weekly is at 2166. So that's supply that we're looking at there. Okay, so as we move into the daily time frame, again, the wedge is very apparent on this chart. You can see how tight these levels are getting to one another, just representing a whole lot of indecision. So personally speaking, I think we're still going to break to the upside, but it is really coming down to a nice narrow range of us just going back and forth and back and forth. So I think we need to wait before really committing to a long-term swing position out of this, just because we're ranging right up here at the top of the markets. Okay, so I just want to make sure that's very obvious to everybody. But I would be looking right around the 2170 level as far as really good resistance goes. If we can break into that level, then I think we could possibly go higher up into the 22 area. Okay, and that's what I'd be looking at as far as a real good level that people are going to be watching, is that big whole number there. Okay, so those are the things that I would like to make sure that I point out to everybody. And as we move into the 4-hour time frame, again, really tight range type of stuff going on here. The bottom seems to be right around the 20, I would say 2135 level. Okay, pretty much right where that brown zone is. Okay, so 2131 up to 2144 is the bottom, and up here at the top, I would say it's basically these two levels combined. And with the zone software, something really cool that we can do here is we can go ahead and merge both of those levels together. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, just adjust a little bit right there. So I feel like that is the true level from 2172 down to 2164. Okay, so that's our high, and you can see how we're coming into the range and just going back and forth and back and forth. So I'm looking for a break to the upside, but it is a range, so anything can happen here, and it is a wedge too. So just be aware of where the top and the bottom of the wedge is. So if you want to buy, then we want to buy down low, not buy up here at the top of the range.